cash. Those are 4 things I can guarantee my love. Hey. World shaking.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with...
Whoa, man!
Of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And he makes that one.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence. And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Pass to Black. No good with the wing jumper.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Here's Sharp. There's a screen by Washington. A three, Holmgren. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets to the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. So it's the visitors now. trailing by 4. There's a good screen. Pass to Black. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Black's got 5 now.
Well, that's always a great sign for Black, who's working on becoming more efficient from out there.
Caldwell Pope outside. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
To the wing right side. For 3, Holmgren. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Giannis left side. Back to Black. Fires the 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Sharp. And he drives in. Fires it up. Black, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Sharp. .143 left in the first. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Right side out of the Kumbo.
That's a 3-second.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Timeout.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Throw good, Murray.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Murray, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Sharp. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Knocked away. Daniels with the steal. But Trey hands it from downtown.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And we'll get... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin?
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Back to Sharp. Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Poke loose.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Holmgren.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They set the pick. Releases. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Brooks outside. No good from outside. And here comes the break. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. Holmgren can't hit. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
They need this.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Shot on the wing. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and you're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. The putback. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Yeah, look, you got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
Sharp. Here's Holmgren. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here is Daniels. He averages about 5 points a game. A minute 20 left here in the second. Holmgren outside. Off target from outside.
Well, this period, he's been...
Hold on!
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
It's tipped. Stolen by Brooks. And stolen by Sharp. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Sharp. He's got 13. Seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Murray. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis showing creativity.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. They lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Great D that time from Giannis. Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Daniels. 6 to shoot. Giannis, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Here he goes. Brooks grabs the board. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
In the corner, Daniels. And here's Sharp. 19 points in the game. And there's the drive. Stolen by Brooks. It's Black in the corner. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Black's got 14.
Well, that's a shot Black really put time in on. That short corner 3, and that work is paying dividends. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 18. It's good. This game is all even. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Great use of the pick by Antetokounmpo. Reading the game and getting the hoop.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. For the lead, and the layup is up and in. Giannis has got 22.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a home run generates space for this offense.
Brooks outside. And stolen by Sharp. Holmgren outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Giannis right side. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From the left block, he sends it through.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And the home team has possession. It's a one-point game. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
.149 left in the third quarter. Now here's Giannis. 26 points for him. For the three. That shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
To the middle. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .111 left in the third. Now Sharp. He's got 19. No good on that one. From deep, Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Brooks outside. Back to Giannis. Fires from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Just 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And he can't hit the second. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
Your home team
up by 8. And do not
visiting team 41.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brooks. Lets the three fly. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want enforcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Brooks. Pass to De Silva. To the paint. The second chance effort. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Sharp. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Black. Holmgren with the steal. 3-on-3 from 20 feet out. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Black. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And then Washington with the dunk.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Strong finish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Going inside.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Brooks. Let's lose a three. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the push by Antetokounmpo!
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires the three. Three. Good.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
And down goes the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shoots the three. Down it goes for three.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis. Someone you can always rely on.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Lock at 6. No good. Could not tie it up. Sharp. Strong move off the glass.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
They're running for the finish. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.